I play you.
Wait, do I want to play Goblin Slayer?
Do you want to play Goblin Slayer?
Do you have a seat? What?
I don't think you know.
Am I paying enough? Hey there, brother.
You think I got it from? I didn't know you got a free man. We got no one yet.
That's okay. I don't think we're trying to yet.
Did you still have it? I'm sure you do.
Sometimes you come to these good questions, I don't know what to tell you.
Alright, y'all, let's go.
Are you commentating?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Let me grab the thing.
We're going to talk about how bad this is.
Wow.
I shouldn't say that. The back is broken after all. We'll be very comfortable.
I'm not. No.
Only all times in You're not playing? Okay, we've started our weeklies. We have on the left Bang Dream, on the right trying to see what it is, Goblin Slayer. Extra cards sitting out. That's definitely a warning right there. Off the playmat, there we go. Just trying to find. Okay, pretty good start. Not too much going on, I guess. 6 for 2 sticks. Getting all his cards that he needed, actually. Wish this thing was a little bit bigger. Back to Goblin Slayer's turns. There's actually quite a bit of Goblin Slayer probably tonight. We have 1, 2, 3 Goblin Slayers player. So you might see a couple more this on this stream of ours. Goblin Slayer did hit all the level 0 that he needed, all the runners. So it's just one. So that's not too bad. Okay, pass turn. Back to 0-3 or 0-3. Very standard starts, I guess. We'll see what kind of things Bang Dream player has. He has a lot of his combos ready, I think. His back row ready, doesn't have enough front row. Now has enough power, so it's gonna run. Not that matters. Hits for 3. 3 sticks. 0-6. Pretty good position. You know, can always push himself to level 1, which he's gonna do right now. Clock 2, of course. It really depends what level 1 game he has played. I mean, the Bangjin player only has left 1 slot to be reversed, so it's probably not the best time to play anything that's on a reverse 6 combo, but we'll see. Oh, there it is. Level 1 Goblin Slayer. Oh, never mind, it's just on play Akatsuki, so let's take out the Priestess. Just a standard level 0s. Debating play back row, yep. On play pay 1. Drop search. Okay, drop search into another priestess. Just debating if he wants it. Might take it back? No, just gonna keep it. Plays it out, of course. So back row, if he plays the event, if he triggers the event, he can give 2k. So it's still pretty good. Search Brainstorm with a little bit oomph on it, just in case, you know, you head into something when you trigger. Always nice. 2k is nothing to laugh at. 1k1. That's for 3. 3. Swings again. For 4. Cancel. Banjim player shaking his head. The party doesn't want to cancel that much. It's going anyway. Hits for 2. I mean, he does have his combo out, so, you know, he can search for his torch. So, it's, yeah, probably have to go for that. So, it's slightly debatable if you want to attack or not. I mean, leave your opponent over 4 is pretty good too, but he's opted for the attack, so we'll see what happens. Banjin players out of quite a bit of climaxes, of course. Hits for 3. Okay, so levels 1-0. Towards 1-0. So, yeah, Common Slayer has been doing well to keep up with the damage. By going second, he still has the damage, even damage. On play check top. Discard. Yep. Ron combo, level 1. Debating if you should play it out. There it is. 2k1 splits, bounce back just to put more power. So there's a lot of power in the Ron right now. Just to make sure the CX combo does go through. Hits for 3. Just debating. I don't think he can back up enough anyway. Hits for 3 sticks, 1-3. So on reverse, check out the top 4. Standard Minami combo. For those who don't know, Minami combo, check up the top 4, give 2k, pick a character, of course, you can't just pick anything you want. Bump 2k to the next character, so the round will just cascade into each other. To help him out the deck too. His deck's low thin right now, which is good. He just hit into 2 CXs with his Minami combo, so he definitely wants to get to the refresh fast. Hits for 2 again. Now he's gonna do it. Torch. So when he plays the event, the priestess just runs the stock pretty good. Just mill top. Just debating what card he wants to take. The mill CX, so it's not the best, but whatever. 2 sticks, yeah. 1-5. 1-5 versus 1-1. Okay, so 4 damage behind. Not 1 more, of course, from the clock. So all the powers goes back to base on Bang Dream's player's turn. You know, pretty standard. Nowadays, on attack gets big, on off turn smaller. But I mean, it has done its work, so not that bad of a deal, really. Was it 2-0? By Ricky Effects. So a lot of the TD cards, I don't know what they all do. So has it auto any reverse pay 3 to burn 2? During battle, opponent cannot play backups. Pretty good TD. Burn's always nice. Let's see what this level 2 game is going to be. Pay 1 stock. Sword Maiden. Pay 1. Same Sword Maiden. Same Sword Maiden. Pay 1 more. Brainstorm. So if it hits, it can search for an order character. Pretty much the whole deck's order. Did he even print anything that's not order? I don't remember. Pretty sure even Calgary's order. Why is he not? Why is the box topper? His weapon. Why? I guess people were expecting the fact that they might print some goblins, but they never print any goblins in this deck. So what is there to slay? Nothing to slay, really. Okay. Gives 500. The priestess give 500 to each other character. Pretty good. Pretty good deal. It builds stock on reverse, so it's also nice. Always good card to lead into level 3. Hits for 1, but he's waiting for the salvage. Guess the goblins in again. 1 sticks. 1 2. 5 5. Sticks again. Trigger gets 2k, not that matters. Okay. A little bit low on the damage on this time, 1 4. But alas, it is what it is. We'll see what happens with the bank dream player, what he can do. It's not level 2, so he cannot early play. Not that it is a big deal. Really depends what's in his hand right now. We'll see in a second. It's deciding if he should clock or not. Slightly questionable. Yeah, it's a good decision to think about. Checking his climaxes. Yeah, clocks for 2. I mean, to be fair, clocking is a better compression anyway if you know that your CX is out. Because you just took 3 cards out. I mean, unless you can attack twice at level 1, which is kind of depressing if you only attack twice. You can make sure your deck is good enough because there's only 3 cards. So, on play reveal top, even better. Slightly even more compression. Wow. Because he only has discard afterwards. Because when the deck runs out, you have to refresh it right away. So that's an extra card compression. Refresh damage. Nice and big hand. Sure, we'll see some cards plopping down. Highly doubt he'll just pass turn. I mean, his opponent probably wants him to pass turn, but we know it's not going to happen. On play, no effect. Plays around again. Once again, that's the Minami run. The back row, same combo we've seen, because he did bounce it back to his hand. Not surprising as his hand. Brainstorm. Hits nothing on the Brainstorm. Not a big deal. Turn 9, Storm Maidens are 9-5 and off turn. Priestess, not that big. Well, there are 2-1s after all. If they're small, then it would be pretty depressing. Okay, play 6 again, 2k1, also bounce, same combo we've seen, so it's now hitting a 10-5 in the middle for 2. Compensator player's gonna back up. So you can check top, character goes to hand. Of course, same thing we've seen from the bank dream player. When your deck runs out, you have to discard. You have to shuffle first. Now he pitches his card. Same card that he actually drew. Refresh point is 6. Little sad, but oh well. 6-5 for 4. Cancels again. Oh, first cancel really. 3 cancel again. Wow. Wow, good player. That's all you needed to do is just cancel 3 times. Oh, that's me. I'm first place. Okay, he's got his Sword Maiden stuff out. Now is the turn. We'll see if Goblin Slayer player can stabilize or not. Stock is low. Pays it out. Cowgirl. Yeah, gives a lot of power if you play events. Generally speaking, this deck is event, a little bit event heavy. Of course, you play all the torches. Oh, another 6. Oh, these 6 is always just keeping nice and deep inside. Salvage. Hits for 3. Cancel. It's the only way to answer your opponent's god cancels with your own. Alright, well, I mean, 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 is still pretty good. Benjamin player is looking for his checking his options. Nine five wall is pretty. It's 10k now, of course. 10k with the Sword Maiden wall. It's a little bit impressive, but we'll see what kind of tricks Bang Dream can come out. Oh yeah, he also took it back, but the card never died, so we're just putting it back out. I mean, it was hitting an empty lane, so why would it die? Sort of a deal, right? Yeah. Oh, Sigma Flare. Good to see you again. Hope you're having a great Friday night or wherever you are from, whatever time zone you're in. Oh, sometimes when people talk, because I'm on site right now, so you see the chat or more, the commentating will be more on point instead of the usual lag. But when there's a lot of talking or people trying to talk to me, because I have to run the tournament too, I do turn off the mic. So if the mic cuts out, don't worry people so much. If it cuts out for a long time, do let me know. Then it's probably a technical thing. But if it cuts out for a little bit, not a big deal. Okay, so he's playing the same card again. I mean, he did bounce it back, so pretty good value. Bounce it back, play it again. Brainstorms for 2, now search for 2 characters. Has the early play already in the middle. While I wasn't paying attention, sorry, on the left side. Searches for the 3-2. Finisher, good card. Mocha's a very, very good finisher. The choice of over Yukina for now, but it really depends. It's hard to say which one you should run, but Mocha's definitely very solid as a finisher. Upstate New York, doing good. Oh, that's cool. Oh, New York is fun. My sister used to live there, but not anymore. Kind of clean out character box in OPTC. Fair enough. Upstate New York. Then you guys will be at 9 o'clock. But anyway, so back to the game. He does have his level 3 wall up by spending a couple of stock, but that's not a big deal. Bang Dream player still has a little bit of an advantage. 2-2 for Bang Dream, 2-3 for... Oh, sorry, also 2-2 for Goblin Slayer. Plays the same combo, even though the run is not there. To use the combo, it doesn't matter. It's just the power, right? 15 in the middle. Is he gonna play something? No, he's just gonna take it. 3, cancel on 3. Best cancel at the end, of course. Later you cancel, the better it is, usually. Usually, as in like 95% of the time. Okay, for cancel. Wow. What can you even do about it? Not much. On attack, pay 1, so it's a double trigger. 14k. For 2 finally hits. How many players do we have? We have 14 players today. So pretty good turnout. Especially since this week we have Olafest. This is our annual anime Japanime, all that fun stuff convention for Calgary for us. So there's a couple people who went to that one, but still pretty good turnout for our weekly Friday. So he's only pushed Goblin Slayer players to 2-4. When only one attack only stuck, but he has his level 3 wall up. While Goblin Slayer player only has 3 stocks, and lost all his priestess, or not priestess, sword maiden to 2-1s. So we'll see what kind of things he can do to rebuild. (1-0). Now he early plays 4 more. He can play out his other Goblin Slayer. So on play, you can ditch 1 search event. Choices. Okay, takes the torch. Brainstorm. Anime Central, one of the big cons in this weekend, Midwest, and Central, yeah. US always have bigger cons than us. We, in Canada, only have the one in Toronto. Anime Revolution is okay in Vancouver. Ours in Calgary is not the best. Not the best. We don't even get like Japanese guests, so pretty sad for us. But yeah, one of these days I'll save up enough money and go down to the big ones again. I went to AX last year, it was amazing, of course. But back to the game, 7k, not that it's big enough. But straight damage, just standardly straight damage, just going in. Pushing your opponent to now to 2-4 to 5. Refreshing to 6, of course. So yeah, surprisingly not bad. Just standard damage, nothing fancy. Having good cancels always helps. See what at the top. Okay, 2-6 now. Hits for 2. cancel at the second card. Lost his wall, is debating if he should want the encore. So we'll see if he wants encore or not. Hand encore, okay. Draw. Does he want to go to level 3 or not? So open being in 2-4. So clock encore. Sorry, not clock encore, sorry, clock could draw 2. Okay. Someone at 2-4, it really depends how a Bank Dream player plays it. It can happen. Sticking 10 damage can happen, but it really depends how you do it. Another option, of course, is just to save your energy for another turn. So there's options that he has to think about. Place the back row again. Place all the mochas out. Oh, might be going in for the kill. If not, he's going in for lots of damage, if possible, of course. Because again, Mocha has the ability on attack, check top 2, your own top 2 too, both players top 2, and you can ditch if you want, so you can actually ditch out like the CXs. He's checking his opponent's climaxes in waiting room. He has 6 CXs. Pretty good. His deck has 5 cards left. Yeah. Hits for 5. Uh-oh. Yeah, cancel. Yeah, now he's gonna look at his deck, but there's nothing to look at. Because we know if there's 7 CXs in the waiting room and 1 sitting in his clock. Right, his mochas are now all pretty useless. Four sticks, good damage. It's lucky that you got a trigger for extra damage. Otherwise, again, if your mocha doesn't check, then it's like, not as good. Because that's one of the biggest thing about that. You just mill all your opponent's CXs, or you leave the non-CXs at the top and just like try to go for the damages. But when you are for sure know how much damage there is. First, oh nice. Oh, cancels it. Oh, cancels again. Sorry, I was wrong. He actually played the torch event to get rid of his rest of his cards. Good player. So he actually avoided all the damage. And then obviously, obviously, not that it matters. Sorry, I just have to roll it back again because I see except to go on top first. As part of the finishing the refresh. But not that matters. It cancels anyway on the 3. So even though extra chance, they just cancel again. Oh no, he's taking his damage now. 3, 4 sticks. 2-8, aka 3-1. Pretty good damage. Common Slayer player does have this 3 stock. So we see some level 3 shenanigans soon. It's debating if we should. Nope, doesn't care about the Mocha as much. Okay, see what Goblin Slayer does. I actually have too many cards after this card. Oh, he's just checking his waiting room. Never mind. Okay, stand draw. Let's see what happens. 7 damage is definitely doable with a Goblin Slayer deck. Even though there's a bunch of the TDs, but you know, the TDs are good TDs. The whole set is good anyway. Unless you play like the weird green cards. Okay. Attack for 2. Cancel on 1. For 2 again. Sticks. So unless he triggers, should be pretty safe. Thank you. Oh, I missed it. So he's doing his thing, doing something. But to be fair, Bangdream player pretty safe. Oh, the attack's over anyway. He cancelled again, didn't he? Okay, so think about if he wants to pay to encore. Pay 3 encore Mocha. And this Mocha is one of the solid finishers after all, but does he want to also encore the other one? Hand encore? Yeah, he does it. Yeah, it's cheaper than playing your own, I guess. It's 2 stock left. Needs to do 5 damage. Goblin Slayer's players out a couple climaxes from the Kanzu's last turn. I don't know how many's in his waiting room, but there's a couple in there. See what Bandrim player does. He have some options, I guess. See what he plops down. Does have a lot. Quite a few CXs out himself. Still debating what to do. Brainstorm first. Oh. Search 1. So if he brainstorms, he opts to go for he can't play his level 2 again. He does 5 damage, so if he goes 2-2-1, it is doable. For 5 damage is all you need. One play ditch. Salvage. So you have to take a specific card and then put in the clock, and then you can clock, take his card, mocha back out. But okay. So I mean, if he survives next turn, he can play his mocha out once again. Question is, of course, is he gonna finish the Goblin Slayer player this turn? And if he doesn't, can he actually survive next turn? I think some power gain, but this power is not too big of a deal right now. Really, just to line up the correct damages. Still on the turn, of course. Yeah, this turn took about 5 minutes, but it's going. Hits for one. One's one. Oh, cancel on one. Yeah. Probably punching himself right now. Why didn't he attack with Mocha first? Back up. Maybe. Pay one. Leave the counter. Yeah, let's get the characters out. It's always good. 2, 6. 1, sorry, 3, 1, not level 1. They're definitely not level 1. 3, 4. Lost attack. This is turn 0. Really? He started, so it's turn 2. Yeah. You sure? Cause he took 5 minutes on that one turn. No, him. There's a clock on Twitch. I can see how much time this takes. This is how I didn't set my clock, but I know that it's like when to call for time. Let's look at that. Alright, we're just trying to work out how many turns there is. I think you're right, because he turned 0 on me. Yeah. No, it was turn 0 on David's turn. When he just entered, that's when I called. That's when I called. So it'd be 2. Yeah. Going in for 3. Perfect damage. Just kill. There we go. Let's see it. Oh, pay 3 and T and whoa! Check stock. Pay. Do nothing. Check stock. Amazing. Cancel anyway. Pay 3. Burn 2. Cancel. Alright, so we just have to swing for enough damage. Yeah. Commentating and judging at the same time is sometimes get my focus off of different things. It's definitely nice if the other person's commentating, but he is sitting on the right now. He's in a different city, but they're coming down for the long weekend that we have here because Monday we have off thanks to Victoria Day. But back to the game. This is round 3. Sorry, turn 3. So all he needs to do is to do 2 damage. Can he do 2 damage? It's a very good question. Can he do 2 damage? I mean, if he does 3 damage, he wins the game too, so it doesn't matter. Cancel. Good cancel. Side for 2. Cancel. Ooh, here we go. Good player. Good player. Sometimes all you have to do is just cancel at the end. You can take all the cancel at the start, but I'll just take it all at the end. That's when it matters. that's it then. Also, it doesn't matter. Then why do you have to do this thing? My goodness. All right, so that's it. Goblin Slayer wins on the right side. They're just talking about how he could have just pushed the damage enough for the refresh to go over. So it's 3-5. There's refresh damage. Okay. We'll be right back in like a minute or two. Actually, this round 2 will be starting because this was the last game. So we'll be right back. As promised, we're starting on a second round right now. Left side, Kotori Mat. Right side, Shining Resonance Mat. I forget what deck they're playing, but we'll see. Sorry, what? No, you're good. Um, I don't think the right side's Shining Resonance. I think it's Dark Days, if I remember correctly. We'll have to see real quick. Left side's probably Sneaker Bunko non-loot. I don't know how loot it is. Could be loot. Not loot. The not loot version of Sneaker Bunko on the left side. Right side is Dark Days. Dark Days, old set. But it's still fun. Has a very solid level 3 game. Not a lot of players here play Shining Resonance. We have 2 players who have decks, but they just haven't busted out for a long time. Shining Resonance could probably use a power up set, I guess. But alas. So this is a runner, Dark Days. I don't know what the characters' names are except for like Rebecca, so I'm just gonna try my best to talk about these cards. Snigger Bunko's turn, 03 right now, draws into some cards. Plays Tsuruya out, another Tsuruya out. On attack, pay, you can mill one, put one back at the top. Oh, pretty good card actually. Hits for 3. Yeah, because you can kind of control how much damage you go for. Dog Days been around. Oh, I don't remember what year it came out. Probably at least 2 to 3 years. They never. They only printed one set. I feel like there's another anime, like another season they could have printed. But alas, they didn't print it. Oh, good damage from Sticker Bungo player. Pushes him to 0-7. Calculated by checking top from Tsuruya. Very good card. So there you go. Clocks himself to 1-1. Let's see what happens. Wait, he's going to climax phase already. He's gonna bond it out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's gonna play. Let's play CX. You don't have yellow. That's okay. We catch you fast enough. He wanted to play his yellow CX, but he doesn't have yellow. So we just go back to that. Pretty bad right now. Because he only attacked with one lane. Obviously, you want to attack with more lanes, of course. Also, the question of plays why he did not attack the Tsuluyas. So I was commentating why he didn't attack and try to kill at least one of them. Yeah, but anyway, so I didn't try to kill it. But that's okay. It's too late now. That's why I can talk about this, even though I'm sitting next to them. So I can only talk about the facts after it happens. I cannot talk about it while it happened, like a regular stream should. It's also because they can hear what I talk, even though I try to use my softest voice as possible. Okay, back to the Sneaker Bunko side, level 1. Yeah, pretty good setup. Now it's just have too many Tsuruyas. It's a set on the left like a mash-up. The Sneaker Bunko set is basically all these different smaller sets, I guess, that is featured in Sneaker Bunko. Sneaker Bunko is, what is the word? It's like a publishing, I wouldn't say it's not publishing. What is it? Like a magazine where they have all these like different story comes from. So that's why you see like Haruhi on the left side. See the right side there's Konosuba. At the back there is some other sets I don't remember. So there's a lot of different sets. So in a sense, it is like a mashup set because of all these different series, novel series. They're in this novel omnibus. Is that the right word? I don't know if omnibus is the right word. Some of the cards that is out already, like for example Haruhi or Konosuba, can be mixed with the existing Konosuba / their respective sets. But also it printed a lot of sets that you cannot. You don't reverse. They're just checking on the ruling. Kind of like Jump. Actually, yeah, kind of like Jump. So if they had like a Shonen Jump set, you see like Naruto and or like I guess Boruto, and I actually don't know what's in Shonen Jump these days, but you know, I think I have the old stuff too, like you know, like so like Bleach and One Piece and all this other stuff. They can all mix in, and only within the set you can play on your own. So yeah, it's like Jump. Unfortunately, Jump has their own. Most of this popular stuff has their own card game, so we'll probably never see them in Weiss. A little sad because if you see like Boruto or see like One Piece, you know Weiss, there'd be like so many people coming to play Weiss. But anyway, passing back to the Dark Days player's turn, 2-1. He ate all the damage, little oppressive. He also had like no stock because he only attacked once per first turn and second turn. So there needs to be some sort of nice shenanigan to happen for him to catch up here. His opponent's at 1-0, of course, sitting in a nice position. We'll see what kind of things he can do. The Dark Days player to try to push this back to his favor. Yeah, it's pretty good. Haruhi and Konosuba got some of pretty good cards just to put in their decks if you want to play those, of course. Um, so it was a pretty good set, and they're printing another one, Fantasia, Fujimi Fantasia, another different kind of like Shonen Jump versus like Magazine Afternoon or something like that, right? Just a different um, serialization, and they're spoiling the cards right now because the set is coming out end of the month, if I remember correctly. Fujimi Bun, Fujimi Bunko. So attacked with 2 characters, hits for 3, sticks, much needed damage, hits in the middle, the blue card for 2. He got it. At 1-5. Okay. Still pretty good, considering he only hit so many sets. One Piece would be sweet and wise, yeah, I would agree, but sometimes the thing is, if you think about it, like One Piece has been around for like how many years? Jesus. Started when I was in high school. At least 15 years? 20 years? I don't know. At least that much. It's like how much do you go back, right? Obviously they could go print sets after sets after sets if they ever did it for like One Piece or original Naruto. But Jump does have some popular stuff. I know Dragon Balls, and there's a new Naruto deck building game. Naruto always had a deck building game. I don't know how many they had. I know there was one that was in English for a while, and then they redid it. Again, Bleach had their own card game. Dragon Ball, of course, like you said. The English game is going. We have like 2 players here actually plays that casually too. Um, I don't know what else is popular. I don't know if One Piece has their own card game. It feels like something that big not having their own card game seems weird. But I cannot confirm or deny right now, top of my head. JoJo has their own game, but then JoJo Part 5 is going into Weiss, so that means that some of the other stuff might also come. You never know. I mean, the other Jump series that Weiss had was Turaflu. And Fish Turaflu before it moved, and then of course Nisekoi. So back on the attack for that, cancels on reverse itself, look at top 2. Too high goes to stock, refresh. Pretty good. On the left side is building mainly a coin flip deck, just a lot to depend on how much you get from the top of the deck. Could be good, could be terrible. That's so 2 of them are in clock right now. The player just informed me that, so but that's what that happens. I mean, it's not like he only plays 2 coin flip cards. It's got to be more than that, of course. Refresh. Level to level 2. Okay. Attack in the middle. Crush for 3. Ooh, big damage. Big damage sticks to 5. Now Tsuruya can for 2. For 3. Also, doesn't stick, so that's good. Unless he really want to go to level 3, but right now he is at 2-5, possibly 2-6. Debating if he should do it. Does it. Draw 2 from clocking himself. Early play Becky. Rebecca has an early play condition. You just have to have the card, a certain card, in the clock, and you can bring it out. Early play, big power. Pushes it back to the back row, plays this other card out. Okay, attack sticks. 2, 3. Attack again, cancel, top. The other one is stick. Oh, I mean it's stuck, so 2, 6. Yeah, just going off of Sigma Flare's comments, if they do it, it will have to be like that set on the left, I think, like Sneaker Bunko, and it would have all stuff in one, like Boruto One Piece, My Hero Academia. My Hero Academia also has their own game. I forgot about that. That card game is slowly dying though, so maybe we'll go to Weiss. It is popular. Weiss should pick it up. It has an anime. But yeah, they could definitely print one of the, like a style on the left. I think the Sneaker Bunko set was successfully enough. The power level itself is like mid-high. Like it's not broken, it's not terrible, so it's a good set. Um, and they're trying again with Fujimi set that's coming out, which actually doesn't have any set that has any series that Weiss already has. So I think if that also goes well, I think Shonen Jump series could be the dream. I think lots of people will get into it. Shonen Jump, of course, have a much higher penetration rate. Way more people knows about it. Shonen Jump Volume 1, yeah, Volume 1, go all the way up. Oh man, Shonen Jump, they have so much like popular stuff. A lot of the stuff like you might not even know in like North America, but they have a lot of stuff. Lot of good stuff. I mean, if you play any of the Shonen, what is it, Jump Force or whatever, you see all this. Sometimes you see these characters like City Hunter, like who? And then you're like, yeah, and old people like me will be like, yeah, City Hunter was like amazing. So Shonen Jump can be really exciting if they try to do that. I will be excited. I might go in. But we're looking at the damage right now. Again, Doctor's at 3-2. When he reverses, he can stalk. So that's why he's doing his thing. Front for 2. For 3. Would this be... Oh, cancels. Good cancel. Attack at the last attack. Will it stick? For 3, for 4. 4 for perfect damage. Will it stick? 3. Cancels on 3. Good cancel. Yeah. Can Good cancel. And off of Sigma Flavor's comments, it will be a great set, yeah. It'll be printing money. Printing money. Alright, back to Doc Days, because his whole field out, because there are 10Ks on the right side. He obviously on reverse build stock, so he built a lot of stock. My Hero Academia does have their own card game. We looked it up a while ago. The cards were dirt cheap, so that's usually an indicator of the set. The game is dying, and they also wasn't releasing much. But I only kind of glanced at it because one of our players here really likes it. Cancels on 3. Okay, clock kick. Gotta at least get some damage in. Good damage. Hits on the left side, not big enough. Hits for 2, for 3, cancels again. Yeah, Sneaker Bungo is pretty compressed right now, thanks to all the good coin flip effects that he has triggered. Hits for 3 again. Is he gonna back up? Pay 1. 16. Put his goes back. Checks top stock. Rebecca is pretty big. Rebecca is huge when it comes back. For 3. 3 sticks. So 3-4 into 3-5 of whatever. 3-5 could be 3-6. Obviously refresh first and then burn 1. And then Rebecca runs into the memory again, and then just to come back bigger and stronger. Sticks again, 3-6. So now Sneaker Bunko player cannot clock himself, but he has 4 cards in hand, 5 cards when he draws. We'll see what happens. Dark Days has opened up 2 lanes, so damage can be pretty wonky all over the place. Other games that interested me outside was like Weiss Pokemon was the Fire Emblem game. Never really bought in. Always hoping for English release. Never happened. We have one guy. He bought a couple decks, built a couple decks. Fire Emblem game seemed interesting. I played it once. But yeah, not having it in English also hurts, which is kind of weird. I feel like Nintendo could have, because Fire Emblem is popular in overseas too. I feel like they could have done it too. Make an English game. But some of the, I look at the prices for, because the person wanted to buy Fire Emblem cards. Some of the swing on the prices of the cards are huge. Some decks are like dirt cheap, and some decks are like thousands of dollars just to build one. It's like, are we talking about, are we playing Yu-Gi-Oh and Magic right here? Why is it so expensive, sort of deal? But back to the game, Sneaker Bungo has brainstormed, hits into 2 CXs. So his salvage is 2, 3? No, just 2. Gets the chocolat. Pay 2, play over. I mean, he already played 1 chocolat. Oh, I'm playing mill 5. So he can mill 5 and then burn according to CXs, so burn 1. Good value. 1 is nice. I mean, he probably want to burn 4, but I don't know if you want to actually burn 4. That means you have all these CXs out. Dark Days card is just base. Power isn't really there, not that it matters. So he's gonna burn again. Pushes it, inches it ever so closer to death, because now he is now at 3-5. Yeah, last time I checked, it was a while ago, of course, probably like at least half a year to a year ago on the Fire Emblem cards. I don't know why there's such a huge differences. So he's setting up his field on attack check top 2. Oh, yeah, slightly sad. Hits for 3 because both of the cards triggers. Not that it matters. There you go. He has 6 in hand, 2 of the modules. Yeah. It was a very close game though, but there you have it. A Sneaker Bunko on the left wins. Good thing this game is nice and quick, unlike the last one. So actually that gives me time to get off and give out the promos. Okay, so I'll be right back. So if you have any comments, questions, whatnot, feel free to put in the chat. I'll check it afterwards and I'll let you know. Round 3. Left side, TTGL, Tank and Topper, Gurren Lagann. Right side, oh, Goblin Slayer. Juliet. Uh-huh. So, level 0 back rows are up. Simon in the front. Faces the plays. 3 damage, 4 damage after he clocks himself. 0-4. 3k for Gurren Lagann player. Ooh, oh. Hits for 2. 2 sticks. For 2. Yeah, as you can see, some of the cards are already out. I mean, the CX that the left side does indeed play the Tank and Topper combo. Let's see if it comes out. It's always exciting to see it attack many times. On play, doesn't trigger his effect. Just gonna try to chase after. Has a clock suicide ability. Front attack for 1. Clock swap. Direct for nothing, because it cancelled. Okay. Good position, I guess. 0-6 for, nope, I lied. 1-0. A little bit hard to see in my small screen, but 1-0 for Goblin Slayer right now. Once again, in the middle, it's only 3k, not too hard to beat over. Brainstorm. Hits, so search. It's okay, doesn't have any goblins in it. Okay, plays the level 1. Doesn't play the CX, so just standard damage. Sticks. Gurren Lagann player now still goes to 1-0. Trying to decide what color he needs. One level, pay 2, search. Okay, so damage is even now, 1-0 to 1-0. I mean, of course it depends if the Gurren Lagann player is gonna clock himself to draw 2. The Goblin Slayers in the top, in the front are only 6k. Okay, places level 1. Places login, gets the marker. A little bit more power, that's only level 0. Now his play is Gurren, get his marker. So now we see all those robots coming out with their pilots. So you can always put a marker if it's like Simon, or you can put like the login to get like Gurren login. Markers always good compression if you can ride the markers. I mean, more cards out, less cards to deal with when you have to refresh. Swings, just regular attacks, just one 2k backup, 1 6. Lost slot for two sticks again, 1 5. One goblin's there left in the middle. Clocks himself, 1 6. So it's only 5 damage behind. It's not too bad. You can easily push it back as the second player. Plays his full roll. Brainstorm. Hits for 1. So it's a search 1. Also his own backup. 2 sticks, 1 5, 1 6. $4k on the left, $7k in the middle for a Goblin Slayer. Pretty good power. Level 0 does have a intercept, so you can run away if they wanted to. So level 2 right now versus level 1 6. Place Spiral Energy. Check top. So now you can put the Spiral Energy into his stock just to build more stock. Always good to build stock, especially when the deck is a little bit heavy. Places 2-1 in the back row. One of the more key cards for the TTGO combo to happen. I mean, you can always play it out normally, but the 2-1 in the back definitely helps. Just thinking about his front row, what to do about it. Let's place his stock soul. So now it's going to run to the other one to intercept, per se. Yeah, I should put it in the middle. So they all get on reverse salvage. For 4. Cans on 2. 5 5. 5 5. Hits for 2. On reverse salvage. So what he salvages. Pretty good time to salvage, of course, because he's close to refresh. There's only actually one more card left in the deck, so he's not going to salvage on the last attack. So he opts to pass turn instead. Probably count his CXs. See what happens when he triggers. But his opponent's right now 2-1. Debatable if he should have cancelled. I mean, he should have attacked on the third time or not. His stocks are good. Obviously, if your last card is guaranteed to be a CX, then definitely something to think about. Because I mean, on the one hand, you want to hit for that damage, because there's going to be at least 2 damage in the middle. But on the other hand, if you guarantee cancel, then it's hard to say. Hard to say which one's better. 5-5 on the left, 8-5 in the middle, not that big on the right side. Goblin Slayer now finally can activate his 6 combo after 2 turns of playing all the level 1-0 whatchamacallit. Plays the elf in the middle. Interesting. So on a So the elf gets a plus soul if you put 2 cards back into your deck. Triggers the pants. Oh, sorry, trigger the pants. Get the other 6 out. So as expected, it is a cancel for the Gurren Lagann player. So refreshing his deck, see what happens on the refresh point. Regular card. Hits for 6 combo. Salvage event. Torch as expected. Hits for 2. Gives power. Cancel on 2. Torch again. Okay, so for the tactics, Brainstorm, tap self Brainstorm, whiff. Was logging again? Okay, still gets the marker, nice. Six for 1. Siding again. It's for 1. It's front for 2. Yeah, I'm just afraid of giving him the event. 2 sticks. So I sided a couple times, but it's just now at 1, 2, 2, 6. Pretty good. Yeah, that's why you can even opt to clock your CX because it doesn't matter. You just dump it back in the waiting room like that. So TT Gurren player sitting at very good stock. As long as he can draw into the Gurren should be able to run it off. However, and he's only at 2-4, so a pretty good position for him. We'll see what the Goblin Slayer player can do. There's some burns and whatnot, shenanigans from Goblin Slayer. Okay, plays level 3. Big power. Pay 3, burn 2. Any turn. Play 6. Nope, doesn't play CX. Just want to flex the CX and be like, yeah, I have a CX, dudes. Okay, doesn't play CX. Hits for 2. Obviously should go over. Hits for 2. 2 sticks. 2, 6. Trigger 6. Hits for 1. Salvages Priestess. Back to hand. 3-0 for Gurren Lagann. Hits for 1 again. Cans on 1. Okay. Clock draw 2. So 3-1 versus 3-0 right now for Goblin Slayer. Goblin Slayer player obviously with only so many cards left in his deck. Most of his 6s are out. The salvages is getting ready for his combo. Gets the Nia. Gets one of the combo pieces. So we can unplay salvage. The other Nia. So now we can sack all the characters. That's why the 2-1 is important. Because in order to play the TTGL combo, you need to have an empty field. So you can sack it just to get the CX. So start of Climax facing, and I'll swap it out. There it is. Now he has to put all his combo pieces there. And now here we go. We will see it. The 5 attack. CX, of course. I mean, that's the whole point. You play the 2-1 just to guarantee you get the CX. Now he's thinking about it, but I mean, he only has the middle lane. TTGO does have to sit in the middle. If you don't sit in the middle, then it doesn't do his thing. Swings for a bunch. Oh, bounce back to hand. Poggers. Yeah, there you go. The dream is dead right there. It's just like that. Yeah, so when you put all the eggs in the basket, sometimes that happens. Not much you can do about it, of course, except if you side over and over and over, but that's the reason why the 3-2 is also in the middle, so that when you side it's like not as good. Going to 3-4, probably go to 3-5. This tournament arc where Shoto uses fire in his death, like, yes, I don't know, is that like I don't know where that is from. Is that from whatchamacallit? From My Hero Academia? Actually, I haven't watched it. I know. I know. So I don't know where the reference comes from, but yeah, pretty oppressive right now. That's one of the ways to deal with TTGL, because TTGL you can like you can like um, use a tap counter, you can use like a burn counter, cancels. You might have a chance to come back, so if they'll cancel one more time. After all, the 3-2 is gonna hit for 4? For 3? Oh, you didn't trigger. Okay, it's just for 3. Okay, well that's it. Oh no, don't worry about spoilers. I probably will watch it one of these days. My Hero Academia. I won't remember what you said, so don't worry about it at all. So that's it. Yeah. So there you go. As hype as it was, it's just one counter and see you. What counter is that? What counter is that? Is that the one that kicks to waiting room? Yeah. Oh, then GG. Yeah, bouncing is like this was what? It doesn't. What? What do you mean? Full field bounce any character? No. He's saying it's not that good, but yeah, of course, because he has no field. Sure. No, I see what you mean. Yeah. It just denies this. Yeah, full board. It requires a full board that bounces back to your hand. Yeah, it's situational. I mean, against AOT, if they play colossal though, right? Then you bounce your head, you'd be like, whatever sad times, your whole body dies. Other than that, yeah, sure. But you usually attack with other pieces anyway. Yeah. But then blowing up the head just means that next turn when back to you, you can blow up the pieces. But sure, no, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it does seem a little bit worse. But in this, are you playing more than one? You playing two? Oh, he plays two of them. So yeah, that counter is not the best, but at this moment, it was the best counter ever. Best counter ever. Okay, so that's it for round 3. These guys play pretty fast, so we have to wait for the other players to be done, so we'll be back. But again, feel free to leave us any comments, questions, and whatnot, and when I come back, I'll check on that, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back to the 4-0 match. Sorry, yeah, it is a 4-0 for all the marbles. We have 3-0 on the left, 3-0 on the right side. Left side you ever seen already? Goblin Slayer, mostly the TD stuff. Right side, Overlord. Overlord has discarded his SP just to flex. We can see that. Place the elf in the middle. Pretty good. No damage, cast cancelled. Not a big deal if you take the damage or not for your first attack, really. Okay, plays out Albedo. Attack phase, doesn't run. Hits for 3. 3 sticks, good damage. Back to Goblin Slayer's turn. Again, Goblin Slayer's, we've seen his deck, so we kind of know what it does. The right side, I'm sure the player knows because he is the commentator, so I don't think I'm giving up any information when I talk about the deck is, but it's, you can also see it in the clock. It's mostly a Cocutus early play standby deck. Okay, so let's see what happens. Overlord, yeah, Overlord was new-ish. It came out in February, March. Pretty new set, pretty solidly good deck too. For this being the first deck, is actually like standardly good. Not, of course, not as oppressive as Goblin Slayer, where the whole deck is good except for perhaps green. Attack for 4 because of the trigger, 4 sticks. Now he goes to 0-6. Clocks to 6 to go to level 1. Draw 2. Okay. One of the things he always have to think about is what kind of things he can cheat out with his standby. Plays his Eins, one of the key components. So Eins just really helps the whole standby combo. So it's check, not. So it gets on mill gets if it's a character gets power. Level 1 or lower, yeah. Higher. Oh, okay. Level 1 or higher gets power. That's nice. Shout here. On play minus 500. Standby, of course. Gets the level 2 Cocutus in the back. For 2. Standby once again. Wow, good player. Just stand by all these cards out. Opponent cancels. He's gonna side for 1. Pushes him to 0-6. Okay. That's as good as a Goblin Slayer player can do at that point. He does need the stock, so he cannot afford to just leave it as is. But all the Cocutuses are now out, and they're nice and big. Because Cocutus gets 1,000 per character on field. It's just like, yep, just power. One of the biggest thing about the Overlord deck is because of all the power that comes out. I know a lot of the times when we play decks nowadays, they're all combo decks, so you know it's a little bit hard to deal with cards that have big power, because they would just set up a wall in front of you and be like, you have to ram into all their characters turn after turn. But there should be some shenanigans that Goblin Slayer players should be able to pull out. Place the Priestess in the back. Tap self Brainstorm. Yep, Brainstorm. No hits. Would it matter? Let's see what it does. Places Goblin Slayer in the middle. Moves his card around because it doesn't matter. His elf is part too small and doesn't matter if it runs. Is he gonna play anything else? Climax. So check top. Runner, Bill Runner. It's for 4 of 3. Oh, I was wrong. That was a level 0 Weiss. It's not one of his key combo. It's just there. So it's just basically cheated Cocutus out twice. I guess that's the reason why Cocutus one was cheated out with the stand, but I couldn't just stand because that's what the Eins does. It lets you stand when you play a standby. So Goblin Slayer in the middle obviously punches through. For 3, 3/6, level 2. Overlord player has 4 climaxes in waiting room right now. Okay, it's gonna front. You can trigger the ability return 2 character cards, give yourself +1 soul. So it puts those cards back and shuffle his deck, of course. Let's go for some big damage here. It will be a 1, 2, 3 plus trigger. For 4. Cancels. Okay, turns now passes back to Goblin Slayer. Oh, sorry, into Overlord's player's turn. He has about 7, 8 cards left in his deck. Clock 2. Check how many cards he has again. Does have 2 Cocutus out. I mean, pretty oppressive. Also depends what else he plays. Place the other Eins in the middle. Stand by. Stand by. Stand by's the aura in the middle, at the back. The 3-2, of course. Sign card, SP. So when Cocutus gets a direct attack, yeah, in stock. From waiting room, good. For 3, 4, 4 sticks, level 1, 4. Goblin's Overlord player does have to catch up on a bit of the damage. Refresh. Goblin's their player look at his hand, see if he wants to back up. Maybe, maybe no. Maybe. I guess he's have to wait for the refresh first. Okay, lets it go. Takes it, cancel. 6-5 on 6-5. It's gonna back up now. For 2, 1. 1 sticks, 1, 5. Okay, so Goblin Slayer player is definitely ahead right now, being at only a 1-5, 1-6. Brainstorm hits 1, hits 1. Search 1. Also sees the rest of his deck. Guess the other Goblin Slayer out, yeah. Okay, plays it out. Elf in the middle. Plays torch. Okay, hits the 6. So it sticks the other cards. And then on play event, yeah, gets the priestess into stock, just putting more stock. 6. Yeah, slightly debatable if he should have placed event like that. Okay, does his thing, just build back up. Yeah, no, that's a good play to put those two guards back in because now his CX that he playing the CX zone will go back into his waiting room. Oh, hits for 5 sticks. Wow. Sometimes it's also that too. Not only you have to make your own compression, you just have to push into your opponent like that. 6 combos, just get the torch for 2. Back up, pay 4, ditch 1, tap counter. Yeah. Goblin Slayer player cannot, sorry, Overlord player cannot wait. Just cannot afford to try to eat more damage. He's level 3 now. Both the Coculus is out. 3-2 Aura is in the back row. So even if your stock is all out, you're still in a pretty good position. Board-wise, of course, if only your opponent's not at 1-6. Standby. Second Aura. Hits for 2. Just debating which one to play this event. Nope. Just hits for 2 sticks. I mean, he could probably play Torch to mill 1 more out, but there's not really a point. Can always save it for the times when you have more cards. It's into 2-1. 2-2 really with the refresh damage. Refresh point. As for direct attack to get the stock, cancels by Goblin Slayer player. Attack again for 2 in the middle, 2 sticks, 2-4 for Goblin Slayer player. Where's this 3-2 for Overlord player? So the big wall is still up for the Overlord player. But, I mean, he's also only 5 damage away from death, so, you know, might be things he can do. Brainstorm. It's for, wow, on the last one on the 4th. So, Cyrus 1. Coculus is still as big as ever, 12k. Aura on the right side is actually only 9-5, despite being a level 3-2. Guess the Sword Maiden. The 2-1 Sword Maiden. On 5. So power-wise is a little bit hard for the goblins there to punch over. I mean, you never know. There's shenanigans at level 2. Sword Maiden. 4 more early play. Yeah, the 3-2. We've seen this many, many times. Pay 3. I can dish this to search first for event. Switches for the backup. Good backup. We've seen this before too. It's calculating his soul damage again. Since Overlord player is sitting at 3-2, 5 damage is the sweet spot. Anything higher, you risk into hitting into climaxes. Anything lower, well, you're not going to kill him. Overlord players have a pretty healthy sized deck, so you can't just push into 3-6 and hope for the best. Just give it to me, I can check it. Other. Just checking the power, see if it's been enough. The 3-2 Goblin Slayer does only gets 500 per other, not himself, so it's 500 less. Is that a big deal? We'll see. You never know. Shenanigans from both sides. Plays over. Killed girl. 6 combo. Combos with nothing. Just for the 1k one. Oh, yes, it does. Let's salvage one. Back up. Anti-change. Also kicks it out. Oh, good. Good double play. But he's the damage anyway, so the middle can still end him. Alright, if you cancel then of course not. So good, very good turn for the Overlord player, of course. Killed on level 3. Managed to survive. Blew up their whole field. Obviously, you know, it could have been better if you get the auras out, so you have something to clock kick, but his hand isn't that big anyway, so he probably cannot afford to dish to the clock kick anyway. Plus the Goblin Slayer players right now is at 2-5? Yeah, 2-5. So you need, what, 7-9 damage? Plays out Albedo in the middle. 3-2. Just checking his opponent's 6 in waiting room. 4-6 in waiting room. Oh boy. For 2. So obviously the Goblin Slayer player does not want to give the Cocutus any more stock gen, just to push the elf back up, just to block it. Does he also want to play the backup because of that? You know, he does. So he's gonna mill some damage out. How greedy is he gonna be? 2? Oh, that's 2. Every card that's not a climax is a win. Every card that's a climax is a lose. Alright, so he just settles with that for 2 cards. So now hits for 2. Hits anyway. Level. on attack, pay 1, ditch 1, burn 1. Good burn, I guess. I mean, you probably want to burn the CX. There's a CX right there. It's for 3. Doesn't matter. Cancel again. Yeah, so that so the Akatsuki from the event, from the torch event, didn't matter that much because he would have hit into the 6 anyway. But you know, getting a card for yourself is always nice. And again, at a situation like that, as long as you don't hit into a 6, it's always nice because you dig deeper and deeper into your deck and try to go for the 6. But of course, once you hit the 6, then it's just sad days for days. But now back to Goblin Slayer's turn. Opponent is now sitting at 3-3. 4 damage to go. Overlord player cancelled anti quite well. Is he gonna do it again this turn? We'll see, I guess. I don't know. He only has 2 stock right now. Goblin Slayer has 3 stock. His field is gone, so he needs to think about what to do. Clock himself for the last 2 cards. Into the refresh, into the 3-3. So they're now both equal damage-wise. But of course, at this position, whoever has the on turn is obviously an advantage because you're attacking for more damage. Oh, never mind. All that talk about Goblin, about Overlord player might be put some shenanigans. He has no cards in hand, so it's just gonna be as is. He did pull a very good turn after turn on the backups though. You recall that 2 turns ago he backed up into a tap counter, so that eliminates all the damage, and then the turn after he did the anti-change counter. That also took off some damage. You know, could have been dead by now, but he's not because of the well played, well timed backups they've played. But that has come to an end after all. So Goblin Slayer, what is he gonna do? He's gonna put out his low-level field. He needs 4 damage. Pay 1 to get his CXO. Pay 1, ditch 1, search. He's gonna search for something good. He has 2 stock left. Guild Girl? Nope. Doesn't want Guild Girl. Something else. See what he gets. Where else is Oyster right now? There's lots and lots of cards he can go for. Priestess. Brainstorm Priestess. Okay, obviously searches it out just so he can brainstorm. So he brainstorms 1, hits 1, search 1 again. Cowgirl. Just Guild Girl out. Interesting. Plays the 6 out, so they're all heading for 2s. 2 cancel. 2 sticks. No, not much to think about. Just go for the 2. And cancel. Yeah. It's not much to think about unless you have some sort of a burn and whatnot. It's just 2/2/2. It does have the whatchamacallit, the elves, just in case he needed extra oomph. He needed, but it wasn't needed at that point. Debatable if he needed the second elf to be out. Just the way that it cancel first and third attack. Even if the second elf was in the front, it didn't matter. So now Overlord player just draw and just keeps play. It just attacks. There's not much to think about. Hits for 4. 3. Sorry, hits for 3 sticks. Cockkill just builds a stock again. Hits for 3. And hits for 2. Hits for 3. Hits for 3 on the cancel. Cancel as late as possible. The best it is, obviously. So this is where the Goblin Slayer player, of course, blames himself for not attacking the middle for 2, but you never know. Hitting for 3 to kick the CX out is also, I guess in a way, if you hit it out in the third attack, you might as well hit it in the middle. It's hard to say what you should have done. Because if you hit the 2 and he cancels, then you wish you didn't hit that much. So hitting for 3 is definitely not a bad play, but now he is going. He's going to stand by, of course, not going to let him bounce the card back. Yeah, side for 3 doesn't matter, cancel anyway. How do you beat up opponents? Half a god cancel, you have your own 2/3 of a god cancel just to beat that back. They're both at 6. So, barring any god cancel, this might be over here. We'll see. No god cancel, that's it. So there you have it. How do you beat a 2/3 of a god cancel? You have your own 2/3 of a god cancel. Yeah, I don't think Goblin Slayer Overlord played anything wrong. Just an unfortunate event at the end. I mean, if he sided in the middle, his for 2 here would have won, of course. But he opted to go for the left side to kick the CX out, which is definitely, yeah. No, it's too bad at the end. Like, if you went for the middle, you would have won. But of course you hit for the left, try to hit the CX out first, right? So it's like, if only you were a bad player, then you go for the middle. Then you go in the middle, then you have won. You'd be like, yo, I'm the best. I'm the best ever was and best ever will be. That is definitely close because they're definitely at 3-6. So there you go. The guy comes down from Edmonton, takes the 4-0. So that is all for us for tonight. I don't think there won't be any more exhibition match. Just a shout out to our special Team Invitational on Sunday. It starts 10 o'clock Mountain Time. So Sigma Flare for you at noon. That's an all-day thing until 5. Yeah, to Chris. That's right. So until 5 p.m., so 7 p.m. for you. All day we're going to play Weiss. There'll be a special Haruhi match, special Crazy Rules. I don't know who's going to commentate, because I'm definitely playing. So we'll see. But the stream will definitely be on. The stream will be on Sunday. So hope to see you guys again on Sunday. And hope you guys have a great evening.